Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul.
Like they don't know what the real cause is to leukemia. It's just a blood disorder. It's just a blood cancer, and it's in my blood, and I can't do anything about it. Only thing I can do is to fight it with chemotherapy, and I hope, like, just pray for the best that my prognosis doesn't get worse as of now. Like, I'm in remission now, but my cure is to do a transplant. And then one time my mom was like, "You're so pale," and I was like, "I know, my skin looks good, right?" I just thought like I look good. I'm kind of hot right now anyways. And then all of a sudden one day I called in sick because I wasn't feeling good, and then I fainted. And I was like, okay, something's definitely wrong then. But I caught myself fainting. So I went to the hospital, and then I was telling him my side effects. Like, I have little blood dots and I had crazy heavy bruising. And I thought I was just being reckless and drunk and just hitting walls, and, you know, just no one really thought anything of it. I get checked up, and he was like, "It might seem like you might have leukemia." And I was like, "I know, right?" Like, I just said it like that, like nonchalantly, like, "Okay." Next thing you know, he told me he'll call me in 5 days, but he called me the very next morning and was like, "Admit yourself to the ER." That's when I really knew in my heart that something is definitely wrong with me. And with my plan is 4 cycles of chemo. First induction is basically 7 days straight of chemo for 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day of chemo. I thought that stuff was gonna kill me. I was so scared. The first bag of chemo that they gave me, it was the saddest day ever. My close girlfriends were there, my mom and my sister were all just crying because I didn't know what it was going to do to me. So I prayed and prayed and prayed, and then after the 7th day of chemo, my body literally shut down. Like, I felt like I was dead. I had a 104 fever for 5 days, blisters on my hands, my feet. I couldn't even use my own hands. I had to wear gloves to sleep, like, for 7 days. I couldn't eat for 12 days. I lost 25 pounds the first month. Like, I was really, really sick. I was like purple. I know I can get through this, but in my mind it just scares me, like, what's gonna happen next, you know? I mean, I'm in the process of waiting for a donor, but that thought every day of, like, there can be where I can relapse. Hopefully I don't, but just having that thought, like, anything can happen, especially me getting diagnosed with cancer, it's a scary thought. And I just prayed and prayed, and the crazy thing is, through this sickness, I didn't hate anybody, I didn't blame anybody, I didn't say, "Why, God, why did you do this to me?" I kind of took it as a blessing in disguise, because I noticed within the 7 days of chemo that I was getting, everything was changing in my life. And then every day, no matter what, even if it was a bad or good day, I would say, "Thank you, God." To be a donor, you have to be between the ages of 18 and 44. You don't have to re-register. Once you're in the Be The Match registry, they don't take you off until you're 61, unless you want to be taken off for some reason. But it's very important to just update your information, because tissue types are inherited. So most people will match their own race or an ethnicity. And right now in the Be The Match registry, facts state that 7% is Asian/Pacific Islanders, in which only 0.9% are Koreans. So I believe to bring this, Korean community together, it's important to just get our churches involved, first of all. And people don't really realize what it is. People think it's a blood drive, but it's not. It's just with a simple cheek swab, you could just help save a life. Through this, I'm not doing this project with A3M to just help me. I'm doing it to help everybody else out there that's suffering in the world.